Hey, what's going on, guys? If you're new to this channel and you want to help support, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. And also, if you want to help with support, check out the links in my description. It has some of my favorite equipment that I love to use, that I even use on these videos, and yet I use all the time. And if you have anything on there that you don't like or don't want to use, but you want to still help support this channel, just use that link whenever you make a purchase on Amazon, and it helps support this channel and bring more videos to you. So thank you, and here's the lesson. Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Travis Dykes. Today we're going to be learning modes, what they are, how we can use them, and how to play them on bass. So why don't you grab your bass and we'll get started. All right, so now the question that I get asked a lot is, what are modes? Modes is like, it's just like this big question everybody has. Now, modes is really, really simple. You know, it could get really, really deep too. But the simple definition of modes are patterns within a scale. Patterns within a scale. So let's take our major scale, for example. So like, if we have our major scale, we're in A major. Okay? What modes is telling us is that it's like, okay, we've learned this scale. We got our major scale down. Like, this is like something we learned when we first started or whatever. What modes is telling us is that, well, instead of playing that, starting on that A or that 1, why don't you start on like a 2? It's like, okay, all right, let's start on a 2. Oh, has like a different sound, a different kind of tone. It's like, what's going on? Yeah, and it sounds like a different, it almost looks and sounds like a different scale. The pattern looks different, but really it's all the same notes that are in the major scale. They are just played in a different pattern. All right, so I'm playing this. So this is like, so you have your major scale here, regular, just Ionian, first mode, first pattern of your major scale. Then you have your second pattern, which would be on the 2, or your second mode, which would be called Dorian. And then you have your third pattern, which would be on the 3, it's called Phrygian, or your third mode. And so on and so forth. And so when it comes to these different modes, it's all it's telling you is that let's play these notes in a different order. It's just like if you count it differently. If you count 1, 2, 3, 4, it's like, okay, we're still gonna count like 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just gonna start on 2, so it'd be 2, 3, 4, 1. Or, you know, let's start on 3, 3, 4, 1, 2. Or start on 4, 4, 1, 2, 3. You know, it's just as simple as that. It's simple. It's really a simple, you know, technique. And the reason why it's really good to learn this is because it helps us to grow and know entire bass neck. All right, so it's just like, and it's based in the way you come up with these patterns are based off the notes in the scale that you are trying to create modes off of. So like, so the way you figure it out is just, so we're playing a major scale. We're on a major scale, which is where modes are derived from. It's just like this. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1. But with this, when it comes to modes, we only want to hit the unique notes. So really, we only have 7 unique notes in the scale. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. So what that tells us is that we're going to have 7 modes, 7 different modes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you each of those modes and how to play them in the most basic form. Okay, so we're gonna be in the, actually I'm gonna go to the key of G. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our middle finger on the 1, and we're just gonna go up our normal Ionian mode, or our first pattern, which is like this. Go back down. All right, so that's your first mode, or the Ionian mode. Now your second mode is going to start on your 2, or your B, or your A, because we're in the key of G, just like this. index finger on the 2. All right. And so this is gonna be your Phrygian mode, which would be your third pattern, third mode, which just starts with your index finger like this. All right. So now we're going to move to the fourth one, which would be your Lydian mode, or your fourth pattern of your major scale, starting on the 4. We're going to start with the middle finger. All right. Now we're going to move on to our Mixolydian mode, or our fifth pattern, or starting on the 5 of the major scale, like this. Okay, so that's our 5. Now we're going to go to our Aeolian mode, or our relative minor scale, starting with our index finger. This should be our 6th pattern, like this. All right. So that's our 6th. Now we're going to move to our last one, our 7th mode, which would be Locrian, which is going to start with our index finger like this. All right. And then we go right back to our 1. And that's all the modes. Now, what I'm going to show you now, and I'm going to go. I know I'm kind of moving a little quick because I don't want this. I just don't want this video to be super long. But now I'm going to show you the extended version that I like to use when it goes all the way through from from your E string to your G string. I'm not going to do the B string because of not everybody has a 5-string bass, so I'm just going to do it for between the E and the G string. And I'm going to kind of move a little quicker. So this is going to be your first mode with your extension to your G string, like this. So. Okay. So that's just extending, adding all the rest of the notes, because they're still repeating. This is still repeating the major scales, just adding the 2, 3, 4 right there. All right, so move on to the next mode up. So. All right. Next mode up to the 3rd mode, the Phrygian. All right, now Lydian, 4th mode. All right, now we're going to go to Mixolydian. All right. Now we're going to go to Aeolian, or our relative minor. Now our last mode, the Locrian. And now we're back to our one. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below or hit me up on my Instagram or my Facebook page at Dykes Music on Facebook, and then at Dykes on Instagram. Feel free to hit me up on there, and I'm always trying to answer and help and improve these videos. So let me know if there's anything I can do to make these videos better and more useful for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe below if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later.